Who would win in a battle between a baboon and a mandrill? We know that there are several species of baboons, so for this fight we will choose one with a size close to the mandrills. And I think the best one is the Chacma baboon. The Chacma baboon, also known as the Cape baboon, is, like all other baboons, from the Old World monkey family. It is one of the largest of all monkeys. The Chacma baboon has a dog-like face and large, notable canine teeth. These monkeys have a large skull and a narrow, constricted face. The tail is bent and the upper face is flexed downwards. The canines of the males are much larger than those of females. The skin color of their face is purple-black. Mandrills are the largest and most colorful of the Old World monkeys. They are related to baboons and even more so to drills. Their furry head crest, mane and beard are quite impressive. But what grabs your attention is their bright coloration. They have thick ridges along the nose that are purple and blue, red lips and nose, and a golden beard. It almost looks like they're not real. Size and description. Chacma baboons are one of the largest baboon species. They are sexually dimorphic in size, meaning there are pronounced size differences between sexes. Males weigh around 57 to 68 pounds, 26 to 31 kilograms, while females weigh about 31 pounds, 15 kilograms. Males are about 4.9 feet long, 1.5 meters from head to tail. Females tend to be a tad more slender, measuring 3.6 feet long, 1.1 meters from head to tail. Males have large canine teeth, whereas the teeth of the females are much smaller. The skull of these baboons is large, and the face has a characteristic downward flex. The upper face is narrow and deeply constricted. The pelage of a typical Chacma baboon is dark brown to black dorsally, with the underparts and sides of the muzzle lighter. The fur on the hands and the feet is black. Chacma baboons live up to 30 years in the wild. Mandrills, like many larger primates, males greatly outweigh females, and usually weigh twice as much as the females do. Males measure about 3.5 feet long, 1 meter, and weigh about 88 pounds, on average, 40 kilograms. Females measure about 2 feet long, 0.6 meters, and weigh about 33 pounds on average, 15 kilograms. At first glance, you might think that the mandrill is a species of baboon. Like baboons, they have broad chests and long muzzles with sharp canine teeth. Males also sport colorful skin on their muzzles. Range and habitat. Chacma baboons are found throughout southern Africa. They are found in Angola, Botswana, Mozambique, Namibia, South Africa, and Zambia. These baboons live in woodlands, savannas, steppes, sub-deserts, and montane regions. In the Western Cape region of southern Africa, Chacmas are often referred to as the Cape baboon or even the savanna baboon. Water availability limits their overall range, since they depend largely on water sources. Predation risk also influences their habitat choice. Chacma baboons will often retreat to large trees, hills, and cliffs during the night. Mandrills can be found in a small region of Western Africa. Their range extends from Cameroon through Equatorial Guinea into Gabon and parts of the Congo. Though they are somewhat rare in their natural range, These creatures are relatively common in zoos. These primates prefer living in tropical rainforests, though they also occupy mountainous forests and other densely wooded areas. Despite this, you often see these creatures foraging on the ground for food. They might utilize the ground while foraging, but they seek the safety of the treetops when they face danger or to hide overnight. Diet. Chacma baboons are omnivorous, feeding on many plant and animal species. Cape baboons are often regarded as pests in the Cape region. Usually they will flee when humans approach. However, with a copious amount of food around, this is changing. Baboons that live near human settlements raid food from homes, lodges, or picnic areas in national parks. Sometimes humans directly feed them, reinforcing their behavior and further attracting them to human-populated areas. The mandrill has a very big appetite, and they will eat what they can find in many locations. They feed on fruits, figs, small bugs, insects, and tree bark when they need to. They have been known to consume eggs and even the young of other species of monkeys. Some males have been found to hunt small antelope when they have trouble finding other sources of food. Behavior. Baboons have a strict hierarchy, indicative of high intelligence. The females are born into their ranking and will remain with their natal group for life. Males will fight for dominance, and if they are not awarded the right to mate, they will seek another troop for other mating opportunities, thus increasing genetic diversity. Baboons have an unwarranted reputation for being highly aggressive. While dominance displays amongst males is not uncommon, these interactions are rarely, if ever, life-threatening. There are no documented cases of wild Chacma baboons being responsible for a human fatality. This reputation may have come about due to the male baboon's large canines and a not uncommon behavior of stealing from humans. Baboons have the largest canine-to-body size ratio in the animal kingdom. While these canines can be lethal, they are rarely used in that way, but more for sexual selection and dominance displays. Baboons are highly adaptive, intelligent, and opportunistic. Mandrill groups can range in size from a few head up to 50 individuals. Although the dominant male often strays from the group, he will return immediately upon any sign of danger. Mandrills live on the ground by day and sleep in trees at night. Their bright coloring is a key feature in social behavior. When excited, the blue color of the pad on their buttocks intensifies. Their chest turns blue, and red dots may appear on the wrists and ankles. To exhibit playfulness, a male mandrill shakes his head and shoulders. This is an invitation to be groomed. The exposure of teeth with the lips slightly lifted, accompanied by occasional chatter, is a sign of friendliness and general well-being. When angered, mandrills slap the ground violently. They may stare intently at an observer while scratching their forearm or thigh. A yawning gesture is given when mandrills are unable to carry out a desired activity, such as mating or fighting. This yawning also occurs as part of a threat, where the mandrill spreads its arms, displays its lowered head, and flashes its powerful teeth. In a head-to-head fight between these two monkey species, who would win? Their average sizes are very close to each other's. The Chacma baboon is slightly longer and taller on average, but the mandrill is, at least, the world's largest monkey. I believe the largest mandrills exceed any baboon species. Compared to the largest baboons, The mandrill is more ape-like in structure, with a muscular and compact build, shorter, thicker limbs that are longer in the front, and almost no tail. Chacma baboons are formidable, and I've seen videos of them chasing off leopards, and unlike mandrills, they don't back down from a leopard one-on-one. In a study where a mandrill troop was exposed to stimuli relating to their natural predators, only the leopard caused the larger part of the group to flee into trees. However, the large, dominant males were observed to remain in response to the images of the natural predators, even the leopard, and pace back and forth while baring their teeth, generally indicating aggression and the defensive role they may play in such circumstances. So, a large male versus a large male, I think the mandrill takes it. They're bulkier, have bigger fangs, and they've got a bad attitude. That's all for today. Thank you so much for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button.